you. Our complete coverage continues of the icy roads this morning with Mike Hsu out with the WJZ Mobile Weather Lab in North Baltimore. And Mike, you've been our winter weather expert so far.
Yeah, that's one of the fun things about growing up in Chicago. You tend to embrace the cold and the snow and the ice and everything that's thrown with it. Hey, so one advice is that the grassy areas are actually, you have much more better traction today than you do on non-salted areas like this sidewalk. If you see all that shiny stuff, that is all ice. I'm going to hang on to this because I'm allergic to pain, but you can just slide right around and, you know, not walk very well because it is completely iced over. We actually brought some salt with us, so from here forward I salted, and I could probably walk on that no problem. It's a case where you really have to be careful this morning. Now, the state, the county, and the cities, they've all been preparing for this. Here's what they've been doing so far. You can barely see it, but you know the moment you feel it, and it may be too late.
It's treacherous. I have a 4x4 truck, and I just tried to come up the road and actually went backward.
A wintry mix of freezing rain and sleet, invisible dangers across much of Maryland. Roads and sidewalks covered in the black ice.
So it's all black ice. You really can't tell what's safe and what isn't, so you caught me scooting down the street.
Schools dismissed early afternoon, and the delays piled in for Tuesday. Though the temperature will be above 32 today, the ground may still be below freezing. Salt trucks loaded up in preparation for the morning rush. Neighbors helping neighbors as they lay down salt on these untreated sidewalks.
I have hip replacements, so I'm not real good walking, so I need traction. But if you leave it the way it is, it's just dangerous.
So it's been above freezing all night long, but just now it turned to slightly below freezing, 31.7 degrees here at the Mobile Weather Lab. Be really careful, as we've been saying, of those sidewalks and of the untreated areas. And if it looks wet, you really can't tell. It's just shiny. Is it wet? Is it ice? Who knows? The one thing that is important is when you're driving on these neighborhood streets, they're by far going to be the worst. The main streets, those all by and large have been salted, is test your brakes. You just want to see how bad that road is. So you know that you may have to creep along as it goes. Look, that car right there, there's a little bit of salt, but he was just kind of motoring along slow. He's doing fine. That's a great speed, by the way, about 5 miles an hour. But this morning, I have to say, I was doing just about that, 5 miles an hour, and I hit the brakes on an alley back by my house and slid for about 15 feet. So it gets your attention quick. I'm Mike Hsu, WJZ, reporting live with the Mobile Weather Lab, where it's 31 degrees in Medfield. Back to you, Lynn.
Mike, thank you.